So think of it as you go. Turn without hinging first. Maybe I've messed. Turn, so the club's there. Now make the butt of the club find the line, and that elbow stay more in front. There you go. Good. Does that feel different?
Yeah.
Good. Do that again. So we're learning to get that. Turn.
Yes. Do that again.
Hinge. Stay right there. So that's flat, right? Now, that elbows. Keep it right there. Go. Shaft a hair more. There you go. Hit it. Huh?
That was right out of center.
So that's better. That's better contact. Good. Do that again. And I think that's a big part of the deal, right? So this line, and you got, so that's what hinges. See how that puts the, see how that squares the face, and now that would be out at that target line, right? Good. To the top. Yeah, yeah, now down. And I think it's you going slow. Morgan and I we just spent 2 days with this doctor that I teach that's a neurosurgeon. And him and I spoke to the golf magazine folks. Bam! Touchdown Auburn. Drew Brees over there firing at us. But his whole deal was about, like, to learn something, you have to go really slow, right? And there's no, you do the reps. You do awesome with the reps. As good as any kid I've ever taught. Like, we gotta keep going slow, then add speed, right? Right? So, but what we've gotta help you figure is how to get, so I think like using the tee, I know from being, around Randy and Scotty Sheffield, and he puts like a tee or a pencil. That's one of the only things he's working on. You watch when he gets a little out of whack, that thing gets twisted, right? So yeah, so that's all we're trying to do. So get set up, go to the top, go slow, right? Go slow, make the butt of the club find that line.
Has that ever happened?
Yes.
Yeah, now there
I
you
saw
go.
it hit like the back one.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Better?
Yes, sir.
So your toe contact's done. And I'm filming some of this so that I can send it to you so you can remember it, right?
Yes, sir.
I think when you get elbow behind you and steep, makes when you come in, you have to raise the handle to put it back down. That makes the toe come in.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And so you do pretty good here, but then that elbow goes that way in the shaft. So we're just trying to get this elbow to be more in front and under, and we just want to be aware of where that T's pointed out. Go slow. There you go. Now put the butt on the line there. That face is beautiful. To a little bit more. There you go. Go. More out of the center.
That was right out of center. Perfect.
Uh-huh. Better.
That's really good.
So, same deal. And so on this one, you've done it where it's segmented. Start slowly taking the segments out, but keep it slow. And then that'll help us transition to what you got to do more when you're on your own. Turn slow.
Here's your order. Let's get back to those that are going down the target line.
How was that contact?
That was really good.
So watch that up there. I'll pull it up and show it to you. Okay, and you look at that. See the difference in the shaft?
Yes, sir.
And it does a lot of things, right? Look at how much more behind it over there you are. Right? And look, some of that's a little contrived, but now, look how much more you're in your feet.
Yep.
Right? And look at the difference here. So watch this. Look at the difference in how much the shaft, look how much it goes up at impact. That's why you hit all those toes.
Toe balls.
That's the toe, right? So keep going. So the toe is from the shaft, the contact issues, because the shaft's this way. So there's two things you can do to help that. One is to get it more here, and the other is for your ass, but to stay more back and in your posture, rotating through. Beautiful, go. Contact. So much better here.
Top.
Mm-hmm. And hit it. So good right there. That's the best rehearsal yet. Yeah. How was that? Right? And I think if you do, go back and you do this, right? And you use this stretching band.
Which hand did I have it in the top?
Huh?
Which hand do I hold it in the top one?
Yeah, I will put it underneath that top hand. You're not gonna hit one of those, pop yourself in the nuts.
I was hitting balls doing that.
Oh, I know. Right, so, right. So go halfway. Now there, so now, see, that's, I think you can get a hair more there, right? Now to the top, yeah, right? I think you want it more here. Okay, you feel that? Good, again. That, there you go. I want it. So it's hinged there. Feel that? Does that feel different?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Uh-huh. One more of those.
So what do you feel like not like, too far behind?
So that's why I'm having you hinge it, right? So that's why it gets behind you, because you go that way instead of it hinging up, right? So if you go here and you hinge it, the arm folds, the club's gonna work more up. Mm-hmm, down to the top. There you go, feel that?
Yeah.
Good. Now hit it. See, I like the way that's looking. Just do one slow rehearsal for me. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Hit it. Watch that one up there. Different?
Yeah, a lot different.
Look at that. So if you look at this as a reference, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look at the difference in where the club is,
Yeah.
right? So if we drew a line, I mean, this thing's coming over here. Drew a line here,
Straight down.
right down at the target line, right?
Yeah.
And then you look at how good it comes down, and then all you do is unwind and it goes right down the plane and the face is square.
Yeah.
Started closer to the target.
It's pretty solid.
And look at how much less all that tilt and stuff you have, right?
Here.
Yep, so do it again. So now, a couple more at that speed, and then we're gonna take the pause out, and then we're gonna add the speed, and then slowly add speed. And I think a part of it, buddy, is that you understanding like where that club needs to be. I gotta do a better job helping you, like, have checkpoints and understand where it is.
So we see.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do it.
Perfect. That elbow's
That's
perfect.
good, that's
Yeah.
what you work on stuff. Yeah.
Smashed.
Like I'm trying to hit a golf
Right.
ball, I'm like super late.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful right there. Yeah. Love that. Better?
Yeah. I hit the toe yet.
See, I like the way I just like the way that's looking. Now start taking, and I think when you practice, like, you want to come in here, you want to hit some of that speed, you want to work your way up. Then you want to go back down, and then work your way back up. Bo, didn't you think that analogy that Doc used about the snowplow, about the,
Yeah, that was good.
is so good. So this doc who's a brain surgeon, a neuroscience, right? So he said that when you learn, obviously we don't have snow down here, but when you know how like if it snows, a snow plow goes through and it has to go real slow.
Yeah.
Then the car behind it can go fast. But then if you don't plow it, you wait 4 or 5 hours and it's snowing, you'd have to plow again, right? Right? So it's the same thing with practicing. So if you go slow, you can do 4 or 5 of them slow, and that next one you do after that is the closest you can do it to correct, because your neurons and everything are still firing. Okay? But then if you don't go back and do the slow ones, the old crap comes back in, right? So when you practice, you're being that snowplow every little bit, right? And then if you do that, and like, the science, so that if you do that 3, 4, 5 times a week for 2, 3 weeks, then the length of time in between needing to plow and how far you regress goes down. And that's not all, that's just how our brains are and how we learn, right? And I think that's one of the things that's important for you to understand is like, that's just, it is, you know? And so, yeah, it is what it is. So, but like when you go in there and you do these slow ones, and you have to have feedback to get better. And so we got to know where it is in, I don't want you to get too, I've told you I don't want you to film everything.
Yeah.
But like like you ought to do a session in the beginning, in the middle, and the end where you film. And is that club where we had it in that one? And then you're like, it either is or it isn't. Right. And it's nothing more than that. I just got to get better. Keep going. Yes. Little fly. There you go. Better?
Good, he's got they started turning.
Yeah.
Really good. Started straight and then started turning.
Yep, to the top, little flat, there you go. I thought that was great, dude.
That one felt really good.
Right? So
So I
what?
feel like when I get to the top, if I get it in the right position, this elbow kind of like squeezes in.
Okay.
Like,
And so, you know, the good, okay, so that's another reason I like to do the slow stuff, is you can develop a feel. And, you know, oftentimes, like, really good players, Smiley would always be like this. He would get a feel, and he would just go play with that feel. Doesn't necessarily mean that's what it is or it isn't, but that's a feel. And I can tell you, I can use all this shit to show you what's going on, but I can't tell you what it feels like to you. But that's awesome, because that's what, so like, you know, that's, you know, to me, that's probably your elbows staying more in.
So it's like, if I get it here, I feel like if I just keep it kind of tucked in
Yeah.
there.
So you're trying to make this elbow, this arm, rotate more external, right?
Yeah.
Now I would
Instead
take,
of going up here, it's kind of just going there.
yeah, correct. So look, your elbow likes to rotate the hand off. Your elbow likes to work this way, right? We want it to work more that way, and that's external rotation, right? Hey Mo, external rotation of his trail arm.
Okay.
Work on some of that.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's what we're working on,
Okay.
because he gets this way a little,
Okay.
and I
I
think,
can throw that in.
I don't think he's bad, but I think that would help him.
Okay.
Get me some?
Who's that?
Awesome. Best one you got. So you're getting a feel for how that elbow's gotta work,
How it has to
right?
work, yeah. Should I start taking some of the paws out?
Yep, I want you to. Look at the difference here though. So look at the difference in where the elbow is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty big, all right? I mean, that's different there versus different there. And you can see as this one goes back, see how that elbow gets behind you, shaft steepens, right? There you go here. And I know it's partial and it's a drill, but you can see that that elbow's clear, that arm's clearly under you more. I mean, think about it, like you hit it 160 something yards there. It wasn't like you hit it that damn short, right, with the pause,
Yeah, so I'm seeing.
right? So now start taking some of that pause out.
Oh,
What you need?
I still have my dad's clothes.
That's
I think it's not even that big.
Yeah,
Come over there.
yeah, good. More or less solid.
That was more solid than the last one.
Yeah. And then I think once, I don't want to put the cart before the horse, and I hate telling you more because I know you're gonna try to. But like, as you keep getting this elbow better and the cart's more in front of you, I think you can keep feeling like you turn and it goes wider, right? Once that elbow's up, you're just trying to push away. That band's good, like Clint. Let's do the band again and see if you can tie that band to that feel with the elbow. See if that does anything different. Momo. Yeah, look at our little saints. We're going to the Raiders game.
Wait, you're going this week? Oh, wait, no.
2 weekends. They're playing Washington this week.
Oh, right before Christmas?
Yeah. We're going to the 29th game.
Is Blair and Chris coming out?
I think so.
You know, they didn't go to them last year at all.
Uh-uh. recreate that feel with the elbow. See if that feel different with it trying to do it?
Yeah, I feel like I can hold it in there.
So you felt like you could hold it in there, you had more leverage on the band putting the elbow.
Yeah.
Good, that was beautiful. Do it again. Feel that? Now, so from there, as we go along, the elbow's under, then you can push it away from you, right? That's down the road. Didn't work. That was one of your best ones without a pause, right?
You remember what worked on last time?
Yeah, it was.
One more of those.
Yeah.
And then,
We were mainly getting you to turn through it too, right? Turn there,
and then, I'll finish.
and that's what we're talking about.
All right. Now, without the band.
Yes.
Thank you.
Watch this here. I'm gonna show you this. I filmed this on my phone just to have, so I can send that to you also.
Wait, can we scoot it up to like?
Yeah.
See how different the trail arm and that elbow's working?
Yeah.
There.
There you go. Hit it. Smash.
That was really good.
Now just start, I don't know that you gotta go faster going back. I just think you need less pause.
Good.
Pause at the top.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can start taking that out.
60 yards there.
69. Almost the exact range.
I was in the air for about
I mean, that's beautiful.
60 yards.
Center?
Yeah, it was,
Uh-huh.
30, 58 yards.
Does it feel different?
feels different. A lot different, actually.
I could play with this club. This is my dad, but it fits me pretty well.
Oh, that's not even yours. Get your club.
I mean, it's the same size.
I know, but it's too big.
Not tall.
What's that?
You gotta not pause.
It's just so lame.
It's getting better, bud. Getting better. Elbow's crazy different at the top. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. There's no way that was off the toe. Shit. Tons better. Smashed. Huh?
Sounds good.
When you look at it. Look how different that is. So look at the difference, right?
Yeah.
That's massive there versus there, right? So this is just more If you look on the right, that's just lifted. Now you see how that elbow's sliding behind you. Yep. Right? Versus here.
I know I still managed to get it all the way.
It's better, right? And you turn behind it better. Good work. Keep going. I think the ones that are better have more hinge with the wrist and less lift with the arm. And the one you said there was that one you said that was the best of the day. That was the most the club hinged up with your wrist.
Okay.
More up. Yep. There you go. See how when you do that, your left arm folds more? Yeah. Yeah. And do that and hit it. Contact better?
Oh, good. That was quite exaggerated.
Okay. That's getting better,
Check it there.
right?
Flatter.
Do another.
That arm was actually pretty good at the top.
Yeah.
Better.
So now here's another good piece of learning too, right? So rehearse it once the wrong way, then rehearse it the right way so you feel the difference, right? We just lost our screen a little bit.
It'll come back, it'll turn them off and back on.
This one just went dark. I don't know. It says no HDMI signal. I bet I stepped on the cord or something.
I'm not sure. That's what it did that one time before too.
It says no signal. Keep going. There we go. I stepped on the cord. See how good I am at tech support?
I love it.
I'm a genius. Attaboy. What are Eric and Meg gonna do once I figure out tech support? Now we got Liz and we don't need anybody. We're gonna be self-sufficient.
Okay. Eric's just waiting on his calls for his, patient to come down here and plug a cord in.
Yeah. There you go. Attaboy. Pure. Pure.
See if you can get a few hours further.
Better, huh?
That's good.
Right, so we were working on last time.
Can we hit a few and see what the ball's doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Hit me two more. Yeah, good. Go. Good miss.
Oh, cool.
One more.
Good different.
Good balance. Yes.
Yeah. These are great, dude.
It's good there.
That's where I want it, right there. I love that. Two more. Take the speed, take the pause out. Just hit me full shots. Rehearse it, step in there. Yep. That was so good for full speed, first one of the day doing that.
Let's try to get that 57.
Really, really good, dude.